Gentlemen, good evening, Mr. Johnny Main
Yes.
at my left. And the same Eric as I am, Mr. Eric van Hersen. Did I pronounce it well? Yeah.
Van Hertzen.
Van Hersen. I feel somewhere
you.
something from Germany, but
A little bit.
it may be.
Bit.
Thank you for your time. We call it always thank you for your roots time, because we are from roots time, Belgian, a Dutch internet website. We do a lot of interviews, reviews. I wrote on your boat, on your last CDs, the review, so I think...
Thank you.
He knows everything. He knows everything.
I hope I know everything, yes.
Okay.
Like I said, because of previous reviews that I did, I have made two statements. The first one, because of your backgrounds, I think that your new band, the Atomic 44’S, is a kind of a planet fusion band. Is that right, or how does the story started up or began?
Pardon? What?
Well, basically,
Yeah, a year ago, I think. No, longer.
during the COVID,
During the COVID.
yeah, we decided to put together. Eric had the band Atomic Road Kings.
Yes.
I was in charge of the 44s.
45.
44s.
Sorry, 44.
It's okay. And then we decided to put the band together and then bring in musicians that we felt were qualified to do these all original songs that we had.
Yeah. At that moment, at a specific moment, what were your intentions? Why? Your goals, I call it, your objectives? Did you say we want to go live, or we wanted to record some songs?
We wanted to tour the world,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very good.
put a record out and tour it. And here we are in Belgium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are always playing every evening in Belgium, in Germany,
Not
Holland.
every, no.
No.
We,
A lot of evenings.
yeah.
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 And the second thing that you haven't introduced it yourselves, you are no strangers in the scene, in the blues roots scene now.
Yeah.
Like you said, Johnny, you are from. When you go on Google, you find Smokehouse. You have been a time a little bit with the Healers, and since 2009, you're the frontman, singer, songwriter, and what a lot of people forget, or maybe they don't know it, that you're also the lead guitarist.
Yeah.
What of the things do you prefer when you can choose? Singer, singer-songwriter?
All of it. You have to have the complete package.
Yeah,
And you have to be with a good businessman.
yeah, that's Eric.
He knows stuff, and I'm learning a lot too. Because back in 2009, we had not working good business. It was pretty rough.
Okay. Eric, we know you, like you said, from the Rhythm Lords.
Rhythm Lords.
That's a long time ago, but the last band since 2013.
What did we play? The Rhythm Lords came over here and played Belgium Blues Night.
Yeah.
And it was Bruges.
Bruges,
years ago.
That's a long time
It
ago.
was the Belgium Blues Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember still the time, but we have never been there, because for us Bruges is about 2 hours drive, so it's not like
Yeah.
in the States
Yeah.
that 2 hours is small, but we have to cross the whole country to go to Bruges, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know the name, yeah.
It was quite a long time ago. 20 years plus
And-
with the Rhythm Lords, but I'd been over with other bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have been playing with band, you have the last band you were playing harmonica with the Atomic Road Kings, and that's why you have put the names together.
Yeah, well, Johnny had his time with the 44's. I had my time
With the
with the Atomic Road Kings. And, you know, it kind of, both bands just came to an end. He worked with me in the Atomic Road Kings. I worked with Johnny in the 44's. But there were other players in both bands
Yeah.
that, you know, we didn't want to be affiliated with anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So we came up with this concept, keeping the root or the names of both the bands and putting them together,
Yeah.
and came up with a fresh start
Yeah.
with fresh music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How were the first reactions when you started with the band? Did you get strange
Oh, it's
reactions
good.
or good? I think good
Great.
reactions.
Great.
Great,
Right.
definitely.
Festivals, yeah.
When we go back to your youth, normally when I ask a musician, when did you start or when did you think about going to become a musician? Mostly they say it was very young. It was because of the environment, because of the family. Do you think that you are also destined to become a musician? To get, or were there other things that you also wanted to do
Now or back then?
in long time ago?
Well, for now, I still want to be a musician. Long time ago, I don't know. I don't know what
Did
I
you
was
raise up in a musical family?
No, no, none whatsoever.
What did
But
that-
the harmonica, the blues harp, is very easy to keep in your pocket. You know, very simple. So it was in my pocket and has been ever since I was 11 years old. Yeah.
it was your first instrument, harmonica.
First, yeah,
How did you learn it? By hearing songs or?
by ear, yeah, yeah.
Because I think a lot of people try to by hearing playing, but it's not that easy. I think I've tried to do. That's why. Johnny, how did it start with you? Also because of some idea I want to play a guitar, or because of your
7 years old, violin.
violin?
Yeah.
Your
And then I went to
elephant,
the-
your
when I-
parents, yeah.
Then I went to the viola, and then I didn't like carrying around a violin case because
But
people
you had to
would pick on
because
me.
of your mother, yeah.
My mom.
Yeah.
My mom. She paid for it, and I was taking lessons, and but for violin and viola. And then I went to music school, and I couldn't read the music, so I would watch the girl next to me
Yeah.
play, and I would just see what she was doing, and that's how I learned. And then I got a guitar at 12 after helping my dad paint the house, and that was it. And voila. Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan.
It has always been the guitar, and it never stopped.
Never stopped after that. No.
Who were your idols, your examples?
He gave me 3 records: Eric Clapton, Stevie
Okay.
Ray Vaughan, and Jimi Hendrix. And that was it.
That was it.
I was off and running.
In
Texas Flood, Eric Clapton live, and B.B. King live at the Regal,
yeah,
and then Jimi Hendrix, Electric Ladyland.
you played in a lot of groups, bands. You're playing now together, and after half a year, I think a year, we have already a first album, volume 1.
Yeah,
Volume 1.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when I see that, like everybody, I think, yes, okay. When is volume 2 coming, or 3, or 4, or 5?
Well, what do you think about that?
The- the-
Are
the-
CDs popular?
I
these
always say
days?
when a band started with volume 1, like everybody, I expect
Volume 2.
1 and 2,
Now-
maybe 3, 10.
Now, to create an all-original record like this, CD, it took over a year for us to write it.
But you may be sure that a lot of people are thinking like I do.
Yeah,
When is volume 2 coming, and why are you using numbers? So that's
yeah.
just,
Sometime.
just a question.
No, that's the thing is, it's expensive to put a record out.
That's
And
so-
especially during a lockdown, COVID.
Mhm.
And we worked tirelessly on this. Writing,
Yeah, it's all original.
it's all
Yeah.
original.
Like you said, only your songs.
It's all original.
What I also have seen or have heard by listening, the most of them are up-tempo songs. No ballads or
No.
no sweet songs they call them.
Yeah.
Why not?
There's a slow one on there.
Yes, it's just one.
Yeah, Lying Still.
Yes, Lying Still. That's the only one there.
That's a love letter.
Love letter, yes.
That's a love letter to a woman that broke my heart.
But why the interest is for always the up tempo and the somewhere
We
the
wanted to
Well,
change it up.
We want to rock out.
yeah, I know.
Everybody else
It's-
wants to rock out.
I think
too.
it's the best music for playing live.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, it's good. What were the first reactions on the album? You didn't get strange reactions that somebody said like me, why no ballads or no?
What do you, I mean,
I think the only real reaction that I remember
Hmm.
is there's only 9 tracks on it,
Only 9.
yeah.
but they're 9 original songs
That's correct.
that we put our heart and souls into. The only negativity was we need more music. That's it.
Yeah, you have been.
We wanted more.
You are
we
both.
wanted
You are
more.
both the songwriters. You.
Absolutely.
How does that work? You write a song, he write, or you put
No,
ideas.
we
Yeah.
talked
Put-
together.
Oh, you things.
I go, what do you think about this? And then
Yeah.
he'll go, what do you think about that? And then that's how we
That's
work.
for a year. We
Yeah, for a year.
Yeah, yeah.
The orchestration of the songs and the music, you know, and working together as a team, going, okay, I could come up with a groove. He could come up with a chorus, which a lot of these bands don't have. They don't have choruses. They don't have
Bridges, chorus,
Bridges is chorus.
harmonies,
Harmony, yeah. And then we're writing lines together for the songs.
hook lines,
Yeah,
harmonies.
yeah.
Tell us something about your shows that you have already done. Good shows. You're satisfied?
So far,
Yeah. So far in
so far
Europe.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came back to Europe. Was there a difference between before and after the Corona period, the pandemic? Do you think life has changed?
Not sure.
Do I think life has changed? I think it's coming slowly. It's coming back. But we were in a place where I talked to him. I go, you know, that's right. That's right. That's just
We
right.
can't, you know when we'll be able to tell you that? Is when we play Wispelaar on August 19th.
Vespla, that's correct. Swing Vespla,
We'll
yes.
be here August 19th,
Yeah, we know.
and I'll
yeah.
be able to tell you what we really think. Because we're just playing clubs. We appreciate this tonight in the clubs, but the festivals, we'll be able to tell.
Yeah.
When you play every evening, are you playing the same songs or how does that work? You go on stage and then you look at
We
him
have
and
a
he looks
set
at you.
list.
You have a list, yeah.
We have a set list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have these, they have to.
Then you also play the songs of the
The
previous,
old stuff
yeah,
too.
the old songs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Play
Okay.
the old stuff.
Very good. I have, because the people want to come in, some general questions to complete the interview, because it was for 10 minutes, but like we said already, life is very short and running fast. I have a question about the future. I think you must have still opened items on what we call, of so-called, on your bucket list. There's still things that you one time want to do. I see Eric thinking.
I've done a lot already. With music?
Yeah, or maybe something in your free time beside music. I don't know. Do you have free time?
Yeah.
Like now you're a few weeks in Europe. Yeah, that's from one place to another, and you're happy to have a few.
I don't know.
You don't go fishing or things like that. No. No.
I go fishing a lot.
I have met a few musicians. They
I
all
do a
have
lot of fishing.
fishing.
And I train dogs when I'm not doing
Train.
music.
Then you are the first one. And for you,
I train bird dogs,
bird dogs. That's-
pointing dogs for bird
For bird catching or no, hunting, no.
hunting.
Oh. Yeah,
I
well,
have dogs. Dogs outside of music, dogs is my life.
and when you're not home, somebody else.
Huh?
When you're not home, somebody else may.
No,
No.
no, with music and dogs,
Okay.
that's it.
And for you, Johnny, what's your free time?
Music and golf.
Golf.
I want to get my handicap lower.
No, for us, no problem. We are very high.
I'm at 21 right now, so I'm trying to break 100. I did it once,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's an expensive, frustrating sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a last question. But I have a last question because they get nervous. What was the best advice that somebody gave you, being a musician? And what is the advice that you would give somebody? So yeah, there's the double.
Well, I remember specifically being at this club in Huntington Beach,
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
That's where Walter Trout lives, at a club called the Golden Bear.
The Golden Bear, the bear, yeah.
It was a blues club, a famous blues club on the West Coast. Being out back, and Paul Butterfield was playing,
Butterfield.
and I was young. I was young, and he came back. We were smoking cigarettes and drinking back there, and I go, Paul. I go, how do you do it? How do you do it? He goes, how do you do what? I go, play like that. How do you play like that? He grabbed me by the shoulders, and he goes, if you want it bad enough, kid, you'll get it. That was it.
And your advice for someone who wants to start? What would you say to a young guy?
Well, probably the same thing.
Yeah.
If you want it bad enough, you will get it.
Jimmy Vaughn,
Jimmy Fogger, you met him?
Oh,
No, yeah.
quite a few times.
Yeah, and you have talks with him, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
What
I
kind
asked
what
advice.
kind of a man was he?
Always play from your heart and soul. That's all. That's it. Always play from your heart and soul.
Okay, that were my questions. Again, thank you a lot, and I hope to see tonight, and I'm sure about it, a great show. Thank
Yeah.
you, gentlemen.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you,
Thank
Eric.
you, Jan.
Thank you.